Hello everyone, today we're going to be checking out Divinity, a top-down RPG that came out in 2012 and also had a sequel, two spin-offs, and a prequel that a lot of you may know, Divinity Original Sin, which came out in 2015, I want to say. And yeah, when I first heard about Divinity Original Sin, I was pretty interested, but then I realized it was a prequel, and that it had a few games before it. So I'm like, you know what, might as well check out the original. It looks like a good game, and I tested it out a while ago, but I didn't really get too into it. And now I'm gonna be making a video, gonna do a playthrough of it. And one thing I didn't check out before was the intro. So before we do anything, we're gonna be checking out this intro real quick and see how it goes. It's gonna be a bit iffy since it's a really old game, so just bear with me. Generic bad guy. The 3D graphics though. What the hell? Well, this is quite a confusing intro. No idea what's going on so far. I must have probably edited that bit out. Showed a bit of my desktop for some reason. So yeah, this game hopefully doesn't derp out on us since it's an old game. And let's start her up, shall we? Apparently it's only in the main menu that it's not 1920 by 1080, so don't worry about this for now. This is just temporary. It's gonna go full screen in a bit. Let's see.
I am strong, as a man should be. The strength of my body and my skill with weapons are all I will need to defeat the many foes I will doubtless meet in my life. Evil must be cleansed with iron, gripped in a strong hand.
Alright, so that's the warrior.
Bad boy. But you have to be to survive on the streets. To live in the gutter, a lad has to learn to cut corners. And on occasion, cut other people's purse strings. These days, the law only serves the rich. So I help myself.
Alright, let's hear that again.
Bad boy. I'm a bad boy.
Okay then.
A strong mind and a grasp of magic are all a man really needs to fight evil. I've seen an aged mage wither a mighty warrior with a simple word and a gesture. Such a mage will I be, using magic to remake the broken land.
God, this is so old school. And I think this is just the female versions. So.
They say there are only two ways of living for a poor girl on the streets. Prostitution or starvation. I took the third way. I steal from the rich and give it all to my poor self. At least in this corrupt world, I'm a hero to myself.
Who says men are stronger than women? I bested the village blacksmith at wrestling when I was 15 and killed my first man in a fair fight less than a year later. The land sickens. It needs a woman's strong hand to restore it.
They call me a witch because I'm a woman, and an enchantress because I'm pretty. Damn them! I deserve as much respect as any male wizard. The land is sick, and in using magic to heal it, I'll earn their admiration.
A strong mind.
Yeah, they have the
Call me a
same.
witch because
I'm
I'm
not
a
sure
woman,
why
and an enchantress because I'm pretty.
meteor strike,
Damn them.
A strong mind and a grasp of magic are all a man
summon
really
vermin.
needs to
So
fight.
they do have
Men are strong.
I am strong.
different
as a man
stats,
should
the male and female
They
versions
say
of them.
there are only two ways of living for a poor girl
Her
on the
abilities.
streets.
Lockpick.
I'm a bad boy. But you have to be.
be. I am strong as a man
says
should
that?
be. The strength of
So,
my body
we're gonna
and
be
my skill with
choosing-
weapons are all I will need to defeat the many foes I will doubtless meet in my
We're gonna be
life.
choosing the warrior because
Evil
that's
must be cleansed
typically
with
the
iron,
class I
gripped in a
tend to
strong
take.
hand.
For the name, I guess we'll just leave it hero. That's so old school, jeez. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. No. Can't do special move. So yeah, it's definitely old school. You click with your left mouse button to move around. Minor healing potion. But this is no time to sleep. How do I check my inventory? Toggle skills. I heard someone say that it's better to play it in 1600 by 900 or something like that. Because this is bigger. Browse weapons, browse skills. We will need this at the moment. Barrel. Right now I'm just gonna be picking whatever I can find. Worn knife. Ah man, it kinda sucks that you can't move with a side, but this is how it used to be. I'll get used to that. And as you can see, there's a fog of war. So slowly the map will open up. Manuscript. Dear Joram, visitors are no longer coming to Alareth due to the gathering of orc raiding parties in the woods. I'm of a mind that we should think to ask Ducal Army for assistance. Surely it is a matter of time before those foul orcs will attack the town? Question mark. Regards, something in script.
I can't use that.
A stone
I'm
bottle.
not able to use that.
Okay. So they just send us out into wild. No tutorials, nada. Like, here's the game. Go crazy. Herbal medicine refers to the use of any plant, seeds, berries, roots, leaves, bark, or flowers utilized for medical purposes. Using herbs is an ideal way to cooperate can't read, with our own innate healing power. Herbs may also, of course, be used to flavor foods. The elves use herbs to produce Oramic oils for soap and fragrance, which are much in demand by human and dwarven aristocrats. I'm not sure if I'm gonna read everything that pops up because, one, it's in script, two, it's really tiny.
Sorry, I can't use that.
Yeah, I'm not reading all of this. Northern Capital. If anything, you guys could always pause the video to check. How do I can't take that book apparently. Manuscript. What? Huh. Manuscript. I'm usually the type of person that checks everywhere before I move out. Damn. Whenever you see that, it's when I try to use Wasad to move.
Ah, my friend.
Okay.
You're awake at last. How are you feeling?
How am I feeling? Okay.
My name is Joram.
Okay,
I'm one
pick
of the
number
healers
one.
here. As to how you got here, well, it's an odd tale. 3 days ago, while I was searching for some herbs on the edge of the forest, a small white cat drew my attention. I mean, It actually seemed to want me to go with it. I followed it cautiously and literally stumbled over your unconscious body. I immediately brought you back here. It was lucky for you that cat was watching out for your interests a little longer, and you'd have been food for the kites.
Alright. Thanks for saving my life. Such as it is, I'm in your debt, friend.
You're welcome. And don't be glum, whatever your problems are. If I hadn't found you when I did, with the help of good fortune and a cat, you'd be stone dead by now. We healers have a saying, as long as you've breath, you've reason to be happy.
Alright, let's, I'll just read my parts, since they have their own voice actors, which is nice. What is this place?
You're in my house in Alaroth, a small community of healers. In normal times, this place would be bustling with activity, but things have been rather quiet due to the recent troubles.
What are these troubles you were talking about?
You mean apart from the orc bandits infesting the woods?
That was all loud.
And the fact that we've lost contact with the
on my key.
source? Well, our leader, Mardanius by name, seems to have gone... How should I put it? Well, he seems to have gone as crazy as a loon.
Mardanius is crazy?
Yes, that's the only way to put it. He's constantly raving about dark chambers and evil spirits, and he thinks everybody is a servant of the dark powers. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's been possessed by a demon. Of course, that can't be true. Nobody has gone down with possession in centuries.
Let's see, which choice should we pick? That's strange indeed. Is there anything I can do to help Mardanius? Dark chambers, evil spirits. Well, that does sound like a demon in his head, alright. Look, why don't I repay my debt to you by putting this old boy out of his misery? Jesus. Oh my god. That's a tad extreme, don't you think? Let's go with one.
Well, that's good of you, my
I
friend.
don't want to be a dick.
And I don't want to sound rude, but we are, after all, professional healers. If we can't help him, I doubt a simple adventurer could do better.
Oh wow.
And then again, so far all our efforts of curing him have failed, and the man is in constant mental pain. Maybe strange illnesses must be cured by strange methods. Follow the street
Where can I
outside
find
my house,
Mardanius?
a little
Oops.
bit to the south, and then go west. His house is next to the old well.
A little bit to the south and then west. So, one thing I remember is that...
Before you go, I couldn't carry
Gotta
your
pay attention
belongings
to
with me when
directions.
I brought you here. Feel free to take anything you find necessary from my house. We healers believe in sharing what we have with the needy.
Oh, I like number 2. Huh, I was going to do that anyway. I kinda did already. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, you're very welcome. You can always repay me later if you feel in my debt.
This guy.
Perhaps you should pay George a visit. He has a small shop and could provide you with some basic gear for a reasonable price. But I'm sure an adventurer like yourself will find ways of making enough money, even here in poor Alaroth.
Alright. Where does George live?
He lives in the southeast of the village, near the gate.
Southeast. Alright. So for the first one it was go south then head west, and then this one's southeast. I don't think there are any markers on maps, if we even have a map. Thanks, goodbye. So, just a heads up. In RPGs I usually try to play the good guy. What the hell? I usually try to play the good guy, so I'm not gonna be a dick, although as entertaining as the choices look. So I just pressed A and it brings up the screen. Restore Mardanius sanity. Auto map. Oh, there is a map. Let me press M. Ah, okay. So there is a map. But I don't believe there are markers for it. Conversations. Oh. I can see the conversations. Nice. Personal traits. Level 1. Alright. So for this video, if the sound of my mic is too loud or the game audio is too loud, and don't worry about it. I'm gonna be fixing it by the second episode. Tell me about Mordanis. Ah, so after, it's only during certain points that their voice they have a voice actor talking for them. Mordanis seems to have totally lost his wits. Okay, take care. Can you heal me? So he'll heal me. History, trade. How do I check my inventory? Show equipment. War knife. Open statistics skills. Jeez, that's the main menu. Let's just save it for the heck of it. So it begins. There we go. I think that's actually the name I gave to the first time I tried it out. So the first time I tried it out, I didn't go too far. I delved a bit into the whole Mordanis thing, but I just stopped playing because I don't know. I just forgot about the game. But I'm definitely gonna be. Oh, Samir's a bit laggy. Huh, weird. But I'm definitely gonna be getting into the. Oh.
Mardanius, my poor old friend. What are you doing outside?
That voice actor.
Oh, it's you, Lanilor. I was. Ah, he will come. The end is upon us. Sheloi, you're raving, Mardanius. You must take more rest. Come, let me take you home. But Nemesis is near. We must be vigilant. We must be pure. We must behave. Oh, what did you say, Lanilo? Rest? Oh, yes, I could try to sleep. If only the voice in my head would be silent.
Alright then. So I'm guessing this Lenore fell as his assistant or something. But yeah, this episode is most likely just gonna be the intro we saw earlier and a little bit of me trying to
I can't use that.
understand what the heck I'm doing. Barrel. It does feel a bit stuttery for some reason at times. I'll say the soundtrack in this game is pretty damn good. Oh. How did I do that? Oh, that's my special move. Right click is your special move, I guess. I is your inventory. That makes sense. And let's check the map. He said... I think it's because it's loading up. Yeah, when I'm revealing new things, it stutters a bit. I'm not sure why. This is a really old game. It shouldn't do that. Alright. So I'm going to have to fix that later. Find the cause of it. Oh, that didn't sound good. Have a 970. This... I definitely gotta find the cause of this stuttering. So, if you press R, you run around. Ah, jeez. And let's check what's in this house.
You can't do that. I need the stuff right now. Look how my hands are shaking.
You didn't pay me for the last delivery, old man. From now on, it's gold on the barrelhead before you get your herbs. Understood?
Please, I'll pay you as soon as I get the money myself. I haven't had many customers because of the damned orc raiders in the woods, but I'll sell something soon, I promise.
George, don't waste my time. If you don't have the gold to pay me, you don't get your herbs. End of story.
Look, perhaps I'll tell my colleagues about your little secret, huh? You wouldn't like that now, would you? Please, just a little bunch on credit, I'm begging you.
Look at you, George. You're pathetic. Send for me if you get my money before the cold shakes get you.
Jeez. Hey, how's it going? What are you staring at? Out of my way, jackanapes. Hey, you better keep walking. I don't think you liked option number 2, huh? Welcome, adventurer. Please come in, take a look around. I've got the finest wares in the lands, the best prices too. I gotta remember to always read my part. What's the rumpus? I freaking love this game already. Oh, that fellow who just left is one of my suppliers. We were just arguing about some goods I ordered. He always increases his price when it's time for him to hand over the goods. Damn swindler. They must have been important goods to upset you so much. Oh friend, what do you do for a living? Are you another healer? Let's do number 1. Now that's no business of yours. Oh, I see how it is. Number 1? Oh, I was a healer, but I retired from the trade. I've seen enough belly wounds and gangrene to last me 2 lifetimes. Nowadays I just run this little emporium. Now you look like a handy type. Care to run a little errand for me? There's a discount on all my wares if you help me out. Sounds interesting, friend. Tell me more. Oh god, there's gonna be a lot of reading in this game. Listen, I'm in need of a special herb called Divinity, and a lot of misreading as well. Mispronunciations. There's some in Lanilor's garden, but the damned elf doesn't want to give it to me. You know elves, tight-fisted as dwarves in their own way. Anyway, get me a bunch of those herbs. On the quiet, if you catch my drift. I'll make it worth your while. He must have had a good reason for refusing. Alright, I'll go with 2 since it'll fit me. Sorry, but if Lenore did not give it to you, then he must have a good reason for refusing. Sorry not to be able to help you, but I'm no thief. Well, if an honest freebooter wouldn't mind paying full price for the goods, then will you? Farewell, you twat. I mean, this guy looks sketchy already. I'm not sure what my actions... Oh, what's this key for? Okay. Armor display. I don't think I can take that. I think that'd be stealing. Would that be stealing? Hey George, how's it going? I don't know if this is like let's try to take the bread. How that item interests you? I can let you have it for a very reasonable price. No thank you, I'm just browsing at the moment. Please try to leave things where they are if you do not intend to buy anything. Okay, so yeah, this is not like The Witcher, where you could just rob people blind right in front of them, which is good. I approve of this. More realism is always handy. How did I run without running? Did I double click? No, I didn't. So let's just check out. I think his house was south here, like right over here somewhere. Oh no, those are the orcs. Let's not go that way. Quick, get inside the gate. The orcs won't attack the village until their numbers are greater, so you'll be safe in there for now. Damn you, my comrades are giving their lives for my sake, and I'm not going to let their sacrifice be in vain. Get inside. Very well. Greeting. I am Lord Seth, and in case you are the sort who looks for strife and woe, let me also introduce you to my little sword, Brightblade. Now, with those formalities over, is there a reason why you impede my way? Why do you risk your life to come to this village? It is no secret. I was sent here by my general. A mysterious plague is haunting the streets of the poor district of Rivertown. I am to request the aid and assistance of the good healers who live here. By the seven gods, tell me more about this plague. Large parts of the poor district are under quarantine and people are dying everywhere. It is not a pretty sight, I'm afraid. This gate is all that that guards Elroth from the bandits. Friend, I would like to ask you a favor. Could you carry my message to the healers while I guard the gates? I have seen signs that an orc scouting party is nearby. I think I'd better wait here and keep watch. Very well, my lord. I'll tell the healers that they're needed in Rivertown. How can the healers leave their village if there are orc marauders? Let's try the first one. Excellent. You have my thanks. In the meantime, Bright Blade and I will ruin the day for any minion of evil who tries to get into the settlement. Okay. So, alright. Close? Yeah, close. Alright. So. Oh, Jesus, stuttering. I gotta fix it. So, yeah. That's it for this episode. At the moment, we're just trying to get the hang of the game. And, we already got through the intro, so, the combat shouldn't be too far away from what I remember. And, hopefully by the next episode, I'll have that stuttering that happens when you go close to this black area here. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.